English, English and English. This is the sole concern of those who have started to speak English. That is, those who are at the beginner's level. And you have always been asked not to commit errors while speaking English, and you become very conscious of the errors. Yes, it is good that you are conscious of the errors, but if you get over conscious, that hampers your fluency. Because every time, if you have to think about your errors, every time, if you have to think about your mistakes, automatically your fluency will get hampered. So, for those who want to avoid errors in English, who want to avoid errors while speaking English, today's video is for them. Hey, I am Kaushik and you are watching Kaushik's Everyday English. And remember, I am using this to introduce myself. I am Kaushik because this is informal. In previous lesson, I already explained it to you that this is an informal and you are my extended family members. You are my darling friends. So to you, I can say this, I am Kaushik. Otherwise, formally, I should have said, my name is Kaushik. So, in today's lesson, you are going to learn some common mistakes in Indian English, and I hope if you watch the entire video, you will definitely learn what those mistakes are and you will start avoiding those mistakes in your daily conversation. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Let's start our lesson with the first mistake in today's list. Myself, Kaushik. I am from Kolkata. What's the mistake in this sentence? Because you may feel that there is no mistake because more or less everyone, right, while introducing himself or herself, says like this, myself so and so. But remember, myself is a reflexive or an emphatic pronoun, and you can't use this to introduce myself. I mean, to introduce yourself rather. So over here, you have to say, my name is Kaushik, I am from Kolkata. Or, I am Kaushik, I am from Kolkata. But you can't say myself so and so. You can't introduce yourself with this. So from now onwards, whenever you introduce yourself to somebody, don't say myself and then your name. Say my name is so and so or I am so and so. Let's move on to the next mistake. What is your good name? Now, I have heard many people asking this question. Whenever they want to know others' name, they ask this question, what's your good name? But good is an adjective. It is used to describe a quality of a particular thing. But name, can name have any quality? No. So, good name is a wrong expression. So if you have to ask, simply say, what's your name? But not, what's your good name? So please, if you want to know somebody's name, don't say, what's your good name? Only say, what is your name or what's your name? The next mistake is also very common. I will return back on Monday. Many of us say this, return back. But what's the meaning of return? Return means to come back. So, the word back is implied in the word return. So, when we use return, we don't have to use back anymore. So, the correct way of saying is, I will return on Monday. So, or you can say I will come back on Monday, but not return back, because return means to come back. So the word back is already implied. So from now onwards, don't say return back, but only say I will return on so and so day, or I will return on Monday, Tuesday, whatever it is. Look at the next mistake. One of my friends are sick. What's the mistake here? You will say that no, there is no mistake. And I have heard many people saying this, but this is wrong. Why it's wrong, I'll explain. Generally, when we are taught grammar, we are taught, or we are told rather, that with a plural subject, we have to use a plural verb. So over here, friends is a plural subject. So naturally with that, we have used the plural verb are. But my dear friend, the subject over here is not a plural, because I'm saying one of my friends. That means I'm talking about one friend among many of my friends. So the subject is one, right? So when the subject is singular, we have to use a singular verb. So the correct expression is one of my friends is sick. So please, when you use one of, then any plural subject, don't use a plural verb, because you are talking about a singular subject. So naturally, a singular subject uses a singular verb. So one of my friends is sick. Let's move on to the next mistake. I am going to give exam tomorrow. Generally in Hindi or in our mother tongue, we used to say हम परीक्षा देने जाऊंगा. So accordingly we translate that into English and say I'm going to give exam tomorrow. But I'm sorry to say that we don't give exam. Either we take exam, or we sit for an exam, or we write an exam. So the correct way of saying is I am going to sit for an exam tomorrow, or I'm going to write an exam tomorrow, or I'm going to take an exam tomorrow. So don't ever commit this error in future. Look at this expression, marriage anniversary. Now this is very funny. We all generally used to wish happy marriage anniversary, but it's not marriage anniversary. It's actually wedding anniversary, because marriage is an institution, it's a kind of a relationship. But you are wishing for an event that took place a few years ago, right? So it is wedding anniversary. So for example, my uncle and aunt are celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary. So it's not marriage anniversary. So from now onwards, if you have to wish anyone on their anniversary, please wish like this: happy wedding anniversary, but not happy marriage anniversary. Look at this one. This is also a very common mistake. Did mistake. Generally, in our mother tongue or in Hindi, we say galti kiya. So accordingly, we again translate that into English, and we say I have done a mistake, right? But in English, it's not that. In English, we don't do a mistake, we make a mistake. So the correct expression is make a mistake. For example, you could say, don't make such a mistake again. So whenever you talk about a mistake, and today definitely we are talking about various mistakes in Indian English. So please rectify this, that you don't do a mistake but you make a mistake. The next mistake, I saw a dream last night. Again, the same problem. In our mother tongue or in Hindi, we say sapna dekha tha. So naturally, we try to translate that into English. I saw a dream. But you can't see a dream because you were sleeping at that time. You were not conscious enough to see something. So the correct way of saying is I had a dream last night or I dreamt last night. But don't say I saw a dream or I see a dream. Either I have a dream or I had a dream or I dreamt. Now, this is another mistake that we the Indians make. I went there 2 years back. Here, the mistake is the word back. We can't say 2 years back, but the correct expression is 2 years ago. I went there 2 years ago. But I'm sorry to say that many of us make this mistake. So from now onwards, please don't make this mistake. It's not 2 years or 3 years back, but it's 2 or 3 years ago. So friends, this is for today. If you like today's video, I would request you to subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up and click the all notification icon so that whenever I upload my video, you get the notification first. So I'll be back again with a new interesting lesson to learn. Till then, stay safe, love your family, love your parents and love yourself. Ciao.